Well, hey, welcome. I'm Julie Gardner, and I am the owner of Rise Up Wealth. Why in the world am I talking about wealth? Well, it happens all the time. It happens every day, every morning, every evening. It affects what choices I make each day. It drives what I do. Sometimes it drives what I don't do. And why am I chatting with you? Well, one thing about me is I just find everything is more fun together. And I love people, they energize me. I love their feedback. They motivate me. So when there's accountability involved, I'm a little bit more motivated and like, ooh, uh-oh, Sarah knows what I'm up to, so I better step it up. And I also love to take people along with me on the journey. And I'm not quite where I'd like to be. I'd still love to make a whole lot more money. So let's see. Have I even added it up yet? No. So in my career, I have been here currently, then I've been down here, and then I'm here now, closer to where I've been. But I actually checked in and I do a lot of energy work. I do a lot of muscle testing. I do a lot of praying. I am connected to spirit, source, my creator, Jesus, God. For those of you that are dyslexic, that's dog. And however you need to connect spiritually to that, call it what you need to. That's what I'm going to call it. So, but when I did that, it was double what I've already made so far. So I'm not there yet, and I'm on my journey. And I thought you might just be interested to come along for the ride. See what I'm up to, see what I'm doing. If something resonates with you, jump on, do it. If you're like, no, that ain't for me, no problem. Not everything is for you. But I just want to make available the conversation. Let's have a chat. Let's get you connected. So here's my vision. This is kind of funny to say, as of late in the news world, because I'm filming this in 2025. So, previous news world, if I said I grew up in a middle class family, if you knew what was happening then, you might find it funny. But I literally grew up in a middle class family. My dad was poor grown up. And it's funny because I said, Dad, you like soft baked cookies from Keebler? He goes, No, I don't like those. I go, Really? Why not? He goes, I like them hard and crunchy. Well, look back on his life. He grew up poor. And so the only cookies they ever got were the day old or from the bakery, or they'd get a big sack of expired cookies. And that's what he ate. So, no, he never got a soft cookie. Bless him. But and then my mom, she grew up with a father that owned his own business and very successful in Jacksonville, Florida. And he I think they had the first television on their block. So in the middle class world, they were fancy because they had the first TV. But yeah, so I've had, and then her family, like go back some generations, her family has been shopkeepers and entrepreneurs. So it's in my blood. I am an entrepreneur. My parents had their own business, H&W Alarm in Florida. It stands for husband and wife. They totally had to do it as a team, but they're just incredible. My dad has passed on now, so he is in heaven. So if you have a friend or family member that passes on to heaven, they will probably meet my dad, and if they like hot dogs, and my dad will probably show them around where the best hot dogs are in heaven to eat. Because that's what he would do. And he has a friend named Vernon Connor who's visiting with them. But yes, so good. But anyhow, so I grew up middle class family, two older brothers. We were right in a row. I think my mother was about to kill my father if she got pregnant one more time, because we were right in a row, one year after the other. They always had their business in our house, so I watched them working. It was just normal to watch them work. They did installing intercoms and alarms and central vacs in new construction. So they were up early. They were pretty free during the daytime, and then my dad would actually do some more work at night. So it's common for me to watch people work all day long or have weird non-traditional hours. My mom was always there for us, or my dad or our in-house salesperson. But anyways, I would love, like, one of my dreams would be to see my friends, my cohorts that are middle class, finish as a middle class millionaire. No, we don't need a gazillion dollars. No, I don't even know that that's necessary. But let's have some comfortable retirement. Let's have choices. Let's free up our time so that we could retire early or take time off and not stress out because we have debt, or be able to give more, or be able to send people money so they can go on trips and affect the world for good. So, my desire then is to create middle class millionaires, educate people with more options on managing their money, because I feel like there haven't been a lot told. And then activate hope. Let's activate that. So, if you need help rewriting your money story, I'd love for you to hang out with us, because we're always rewriting our story. And what we have in our bank account is usually from our belief from a month ago, or 6 months ago, or a year ago. So why not up level? Why don't we rewrite the story and have a new experience and have more of what we want? So who am I not really serving? I'm really not serving. If you're a gazillionaire, you probably don't care about what I have to say. This probably isn't the place for you. There's others for you. So congrats on your mindset being awesome and your background. And for those of you that have just struggled in poverty and you're kind of stuck in that poverty mindset and you really don't have a desire to change, this isn't for you either. But here's the thing. Neither one of those categories probably even found this podcast, because that's not for them. But for someone that just has a little extra money, could be an extra $10 a month, it could be an extra $10 a week. To somebody that's got, hey, I got an extra 1,000. I am your girl. Let's talk about what would make some good choices. What desires and dreams do you have? You are welcome to also go check out my website, and would love for you to look at some of the educational things. If you have any feedback or topics you'd love to have discussed, please email me. I will respond to those and get that on board. If you are in the industry where you can take a $5, $10 bill extra, or a $100, $1,000 extra, and you can make it grow, reach out to me. I might need to have you on as a podcast visitor guest. In the meantime, I've got some great friends to connect you to. I've got some great education and ideas coming up. Be expecting some financial literacy. Be expecting some energy work. We are going to help you energetically rewrite your money story, and be expecting to have a good time, because I just love to have a good time. Have a great day. And in the meantime, while we're waiting, I just want you to think of, how much money extra do I have a month? Do I have an extra $10 or an extra $1,000 a month? And then, if I could do something with it, what would I want it to do in a year from now? So how much extra money do I have a month? And what would I want to do with that a year from now? All right. I appreciate you. I'm excited for you. Can't wait to see what kind of wealthy world you are going to live in. Have a great day.